Good morning, friends. I am so glad that you're here with me today. We're gonna hang out and do a good old what I eat in a day. I'm gonna take you along with me from the first thing I have, which this morning is my first cup of coffee, till tonight before bed, and just share ideas and inspiration. This is not a video designed to say, this is what I do, follow it. This is just to give ideas and inspiration for your breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, and all of that good stuff. So I've been on a bit of a journey the last 6 weeks or so, and hopefully continuing on into the summer. I'm really trying to prioritize strength. I need to get a workout in today. Try to prioritize strength and build muscle. And so I've been trying to really prioritize getting my protein in. And so there's definitely going to be some high protein inspired meals in today's video as well. Let today's video be a reminder that today is a great day to start. Wherever you're at in your journey, whether you're starting for the 10,000th time or the first time, it's never too late to start today. Starting out, I have my coffee here. Like I mentioned, I'm also going to go through kind of my supplement wellness routine with you guys. I've been getting a lot of requests for kind of what supplements and vitamins and things I take. So currently in the morning with my coffee, I usually make a glass of water, and I make kind of my supplement cocktail, if you will. It's very much a down the hatch, just drink it and get it over with for the day. But I do Armor Colostrum. I talked about this not too long ago. I've been loving this. I actually have stopped taking collagen and recently switched, well, not recently, a few months ago switched to this, and I'm really enjoying it. I do 4 scoops of that, 5 milligrams of creatine. I've talked about this as well on my channel. I've been taking creatine regularly for almost a year. That's crazy. Maybe 9 months or so. I just do a scoop of that. And it doesn't taste like anything. Creatine is one of the most studied supplements on the market. There are cognitive benefits, so good for your brain health, but more than anything, very good for your muscles. And then to top it off, I do a packet of Element. This is how I get my day going. This is the citrus salt flavor. Love this. And really this drink just tastes like Element. You really can't taste the other stuff, but it's one of those things you just down it and it's done for the day and I don't have to worry about it or think about it. And I take my concoction here, down it really quick, and then sip on my coffee and enjoy that while I respond to some emails, and then we'll make breakfast. Now, I have not worked out yet today, so if I'm eating breakfast before a workout, I try to keep it carb focused. I just love this Purely Elizabeth mixed berry superfood oatmeal. It's got prebiotic fiber in it. It has 6 grams of fiber, which is amazing. It's got a little bit of protein, 5 grams, not a ton, but it's got a nice source of carbs for me, like I said. So I will open it up, fill it to the fill line with water, mix it up, and then pour it in a regular bowl and microwave it that way. That way I'm not microwaving it in this. And then I'll show you what I put inside. You just have to microwave it for a minute, I think. So my oatmeal is cooked. It's not much to look at like this. It just looks kind of thick and clunky and no good. So what I like to do is add a tablespoon or 2 of PB Fit. This makes your oats taste so good, and it adds 8 grams of protein. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds just for some more fiber, because why not? And then the secret ingredient, honestly, it has to be this one, you guys. It is Wyman's Maine Wild Blueberries. You can get it in the freezer section. These blueberries are superior. I don't know why. And in this recipe, it needs to be frozen blueberries. Don't ask me why, it's just delicious. And you wanna add about 1/4 1/4 cup or so, maybe not even, just a splash of whatever milk you want, it doesn't matter. And that's really gonna help it get nice and creamy. It might take you a minute to stir, and you might find that you need to add a little bit more milk, but better to go slow and start slow because you don't want it to get too runny. So I always add more milk if I find that I need to. And this is what the final result looks like. These oats are perfectly creamy. I just have the oatmeal on Subscribe and Save on Amazon. So I just have it on subscription. It comes every couple of weeks and I get a big box. So it doesn't get any easier than that. Before we go any farther, I kindly wanted to thank Craftsy for sponsoring today's video. Craftsy is an online resource for all things creative. It's an online community with like-minded individuals who are creative, who want to learn new skill sets, maybe discover new hobbies. I mean, there are over 2,000 classes with step-by-step guides at all different skill levels, and there's over 20 categories of different interests, whether you like to bake or cooking or knitting or sewing or painting and so much more. There's something to learn for everyone. Members get unlimited access to thousands of classes, exciting projects, and mouth-watering recipes. I've been just so inspired by the educators and authors and chefs from the cooking courses, and I've taken multiple classes over the last few months. I took vegetables for every season, and it was an amazing course that taught you how to prepare certain produce depending on what time of year it was. It was so informative, you guys. I think my favorite course I've taken so far was creating fresh dishes with your slow cooker. So when we think crock pot, we usually think hearty, wholesome, but this was how to make fresh, healthy meals with the crock pot. And I love a crock pot meal on a busy weeknight. I got this recipe for crispy salmon bowls that are to die for, you guys. If you're someone who wants to continue to learn, or maybe you're a beginner cook and you really want to hone in on your cooking skills, I encourage you to try Craftsy. They're always adding new classes, so there's always new things to be seeing, new exciting courses to take. The first 1,000 subscribers to click the link in my description will get a 1-year premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. That is a steal. Run right now to my description, click the link, and try Craftsy today. And thanks again, Craftsy, for sponsoring today's video. I got on my treadmill, just going for a little walk. No agenda. Sometimes when I need a work break, or I'm busy around the house and I just need a minute, or before bed with the TV on, like, I try to just find little 10 to 25 minute pockets throughout my day, and I'll just get on here and get some extra steps in. Nothing strenuous, just moving my body. I find it helps so much with digestion and just feeling good, and it helps me get a lot of steps in my day. So that's my encouragement to you. You don't have to go on like 5-mile walks every day all at once. Just find 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and you'll be amazed at how that adds up to your day and just overall week of movement. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. It's so sunny in here. It feels good though. Okay guys, I just finished my workout. I'm gonna go run some errands now, but first we're stopping at our favorite coffee shop, huh, Graham? What are you gonna get?
I don't know.
You don't know? I thought you were gonna get a hot chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's busy reading back there. What you reading?
Dog Man.
Dog Man. He's my buddy today. So anyway, we're gonna go get ourselves a coffee run some errands. Okay, I got myself a little oat milk latte with honey. It's my favorite. But we are at one of my favorite shops, plant shops, kind of garden, antique stores. I'm redoing my back porch and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So I'm in the market for some plants. So I'm excited. I'm back. It is nearing lunchtime, and so I'm gonna make myself a really yummy lunch, and it's kind of a meal prep. It's a batch of chicken salad that I'll have for a couple of days. But before we do that, I wanna prep my dessert for tonight. I'm making a Ninja Creamy, and this is something I've been doing a lot. It is such a sneaky way to get in protein, and it is so delicious, you guys. I use a Core Power vanilla. You can see here it's 26 grams of protein. For those wondering, it's 170 calories, so fairly guilt-free, depending on where you're at on the day. But what I will do is I'll shake it up and I will pour it into my Ninja Creamy container, and it fits perfectly. I can have almost an entire pint of ice cream here for like 200 calories. This is awesome. But to your Core Power, what I'm gonna add is a tablespoon or so of sugar-free vanilla jello mix. This helps your Ninja Creamy get that ice cream texture. Otherwise, it's kind of runny and gross, but this is fairly guilt-free. In a tablespoon or so, it's like, I don't know, 20 or 30 calories. So like I said, together, this is only a 200 calorie ice cream if I eat the whole thing. I usually can't even eat the whole thing. I usually split it with Caleb or the kids or something. So I'm gonna do my tablespoon-ish of that. And then to enhance the flavor, I'm gonna do a dash of organic vanilla extract, just a little bit, goes a long way. And then the other key ingredient is some kind of 0 calorie, 0 sugar sweetener. I love to use monk fruit sweetener. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of this. You could do stevia, you could do Splenda, whatever you like. It really enhances the flavor of the ice cream and just makes it sweeter, which makes it taste more like ice cream. And so I'm gonna add my tablespoon or so. Got 1. 2 there, maybe a little more. Then what I'll do is I'll take my little whisk here. I will whisk this up. You really want to make sure it's nice and blended and that monk fruit sweetener is dissolved so that it isn't grainy. So it takes a couple of minutes, but once it gets nice and blended and aerated, I'll cover this and pop it in the freezer, and tonight we will have ice cream. And so if you've been around my channel for a long time, since I've been on this health journey, I've shared a dill pickle chicken salad, and I've shared a buffalo chicken salad. Well, we've recently learned how to marry those two together, make it a little bit healthier, a little bit higher protein, and when I tell you, you will be hooked on this lunch. Oh my word, it is so good. You'll need about 2 cups of cooked chicken. You can use leftover grilled chicken. You can use canned chicken in a pinch. I'm gonna use rotisserie chicken today. You need non-fat plain Greek yogurt, lower-ish fat cottage cheese. I love the Good Culture. It makes such a difference. I think it is so much better than other brands. You'll also need your favorite buffalo sauce of choice. This is the one I'm using. It's really good. Red onion, celery, fresh dill pickles. You can use any. I love Grillos. We're gonna be using 1 pickle and then a little bit of the juice as well. And then some onion and garlic powder. Okay, so I measured this out. This is about 6 ounces of cooked chicken, about a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese, 1/2 cup of your Greek yogurt, about a tablespoon of your seasonings. I just eyeball it. And then this is total preference based on how spicy you like it. I'm gonna do probably about 4 tablespoons of this, but if you don't like it as spicy, just do 1 or 2 or 3. To my bowl of deliciousness here, I'm gonna add all my chopped goodies I just did, 2 stalks of celery, half a red onion, and 2 dill pickles. And then don't skip this step, it's important. You're gonna do like 2 spoonfuls of the pickle juice. And if yours is like mine, it has fresh dill in it, it's so good. Here's how it looks all mixed up. Oh, this is so good. There are so many yummy ways you could eat this. If you were low carb, you could just eat it right out of the bowl like this, but let me show you how I make a plate with this. This portion of the chicken salad is 50 grams of protein. I like to make a little snack plate with mine. I'll eat it with just a fork, but I'll also eat it with these pretzel crisps. I love these for chicken salad because they're high volume. You can get like 12 of them and they're fairly large for like 100 calories or 110 calories or something like that. Add a nice little carb if you need that in there. But then I also dip carrots and celery in the chicken salad as well. And then I've got some raspberries and some grapes just for some color and some fiber. So you can see I have this whole other big portion here, so I can have this for lunch tomorrow and maybe even the next day. So it's just that is that time. I've been working at my desk for a while now, and I need a snack and I need to move my body. I'm gonna go on another walk here pretty soon, but I wanted to share today's snack plate with you. Usually around 3 o'clock every day on the dot, I make myself a little snack plate, and today's is definitely high protein focused, but we've also got some fat and carbs in there too, so it's pretty well rounded. I've got a chomp stick, and that is, I think, like 8 grams of protein, 10 grams of protein, something like that. These little individual Parmesan blocks are so cute. You can get them at the grocery store now, and they're 7 grams of protein per serving, which is pretty good. And another plant-based, dairy-free option if you're looking for a high-protein snack is dried roasted edamame. In a quarter cup, there's 13 grams of protein, something like that, pretty high. But I've also got a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds in there too. Pumpkin seeds are high in iron and protein as well. I'm sorry, I keep saying protein over and over again. I'm just trying to share some ideas with you guys. This is something I make all the time. I try to keep my snacking whole food based as much as I can. And then for some sweetness, some crunch and added fiber, I've got some sliced apple too, which is always delicious with cheese. And so I'm gonna enjoy this, get another little walk in, and I'll check back in later. I just finished my run, pardon my sweat, but tonight's meal is a newer recipe, if you will, to me. This is maybe the 3rd or 4th time I'm making it, but I'm hooked. It is so delicious. I love the simplicity of it. It's just so simple, so delicious. I'm gonna do like a ground beef bowl. I'm gonna cook up some 93% lean grass-fed beef, got 2 pounds, that I'm going to season with taco seasoning. So my family is gonna have tacos, super simple. I've got some tortillas, some cheese, some sour cream for the kids, but I'm gonna make a bowl with some sweet potato. I'm gonna throw in the air fryer. I'll show you how I do that. Some diced avocado, some cottage cheese, and then I'm gonna drizzle some hot honey on top. And don't knock this till you try it. I know it's kind of going viral on the internet right now. I tried it myself. It's worth the hype. So try it at home, but that's what we're gonna cook up tonight. And yeah, I'm hungry. Let's get cooking. Let's start by dicing up 1 whole sweet potato. I would do 1 potato per person or per adult, and I'm gonna leave the skin on. I've got my air fryer preheating at 400 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna add all my sweet potatoes to a bowl. I'm gonna use some avocado oil spray, just like a couple little sprays. And then I'm gonna season my potatoes generously with salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. To can see, I've tossed everything, coated it really well, and then it's gonna go in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. I'll check on it, and that's gonna cook up while I'm cooking my ground beef. I definitely already digged into this because it's so good. I could eat this weekly, and this would be great meal prepped. You could prep the meat and the sweet potatoes and have this for lunch during the week would be a great idea too. But I'm gonna make some tacos here for the kids, at least plate their food, and we're gonna sit down and eat. And just like that, it's almost my bedtime. It is 8:23. And I'm showered, I'm in my jammies, and I just figured I'd share what I take before bed. And I'm gonna make the Ninja Creamy treat to enjoy in bed here in a bit with the show. But in the evening, I pretty much always take magnesium. It's really good for sleep, but it's also great for muscle repair and recovery. And then normally I take my packet of Groons gummies in the afternoon with my afternoon snack, and I just completely spaced today and forgot. So I am gonna eat these really quick. They're just like your multivitamin, there's probiotics, it's all whole food based, really, really good. Also my omega-3, my fish oil supplement, because this says to take on a full stomach, which I like to do, otherwise I get an upset stomach. But this is just a fish oil supplement, really, really good for your joints, for your brain health. There's DHAs in there, all good stuff. I hate taking it though. And then I go back and forth. I love Beam. You guys know I've talked about Beam before, but because I'm making a Ninja Creamy tonight, I didn't want to do a Beam, so I'm doing the, it's BPN's new Peak Sleep. I've been enjoying this. It has a lot of the same ingredients as Beam. It does not contain melatonin though. It has a bunch of other stuff. And so we're gonna try that. So I'm gonna take this, and then hopefully I'll be lights out in like 30 or 40 minutes. I've been trying to go to bed by like 9:30. I just find that I feel so much better with more sleep. You can take all the supplements in the world, you can be as healthy as you possibly can, but if you're not getting enough sleep, you're really hurting yourself. You need more sleep. So that's something I'm prioritizing these days. And now for the good stuff. I've got my handy dandy Ninja Creamy out. I just pulled this out of the freezer. It's frozen solid. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna do this on the light ice cream setting. Usually it comes out kind of like a soft serve consistency, and I don't need to respin. But if yours comes out like chalky or grainy, just pour a little bit of milk or a little bit of liquid in and respin, and it should come out perfect. We're gonna see how tonight's comes out. I'm so excited. If you guys remember, it's 26 grams of protein, about 200 calories. So I could eat this whole thing pretty guilt-free. I'll probably eat more like half. I'm not super hungry. We'll see, maybe it'll be good and I'll want the whole thing, but I got that. But what I'm gonna do tonight is make myself a root beer float. I love zero sugar root beer. This is delicious. If you're just concerned about having a sweet treat, you want that true root beer float taste, I recommend doing the zero sugar root beer. However, I happen to have this root beer flavored Olipop on hand, and I will say this does not taste nearly as good as this, but it has 9 grams of fiber, and it's fairly guilt-free as well. Like, these are both guilt-free, but This at least provides me some nutritional value. And so I think I'm gonna do this one tonight. But like I said, if you just love a good root beer float and you want that true taste without the guilt, go for the 0 sugar root beer all the way. Just figured I'd share both options. So I'm gonna make this up and I'll show you how it turns out. Back, I just spun this on light ice cream. Got a glass here. I'm just gonna take an ice cream scoop. I mean, look at that. It's like perfect vanilla ice cream. Cheers. Oh my gosh, this is huge too. I'd say I got about 2/3 of the ice cream out. So I could have more if I wanted. It's like vanilla ice cream. 26 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber. You just can't beat it. But anyway, I am gonna go lay in bed, watch TV for a little bit, enjoy the peace and quiet. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video and that it gave you some meal ideas and inspiration. Thank you so much for watching today. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. I would love to have you join my YouTube family, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next one. Bye.